Hey everybody, please like this video and please subscribe to this channel. I know I've been away for a while, but I've been, very busy. It's been the very end of the semester, taking exams, and it's been just really a grind of the last three and a half weeks. So I appreciate if you're still watching these videos. I usually try to do it every week, but it's been challenging. Today I'm off, now I'm off for a little bit of time, so hopefully we'll get more videos. So today we're gonna start with lousy dates via jaded comedy. Why am I starting with lousy dates instead of good dates? Because it's funnier. Okay, so our lousy first date that I had, and I'm going to try to disguise these people's names even though I don't speak to any of them anymore, just in case, and to, keep their anonymity. Okay, so her name was, let's say, D. So, I met her, we connected, and she was actually a patent attorney, and she was bright, and she was smart, so I asked her to go out, and she agreed, figuring maybe this could lead somewhere, or maybe something good could come. So we ended up going to like a commercial pizza place, a Firestone Pizza or something like that. I don't remember precisely. And we walked in and we sat down, and it's important to note that this gal was really thin. I mean, she was, I don't say skinny as a rail, but she was rather thin. She was definitely thin. Okay, fine. So we sit down, and I said, "Where do you want to sit?" We sit down, and, we built some rapport, and everything's going, I suppose, okay. So we say, "What do you want to order?" I said, "Listen, I'm only going to have a slice or two, not a big deal." She said, "Let's order an extra large pizza, meat lovers, with all the toppings. And I also want a glass of wine." I kind of thought this would be like a casual lunch date type of thing. And in my mind, I'm thinking, what is a regular sized man and a skinny girl gonna end up eating a meat lover's extra large, like the largest 8-slice pizza you could possibly imagine? But I wouldn't say that, of course. It's the first date. You want to make a good impression. So I just said nothing. So we ordered this damn thing. And I don't even really like meat lover's pizza too much. But I gotta tell you, she had 6 slices, and she gobbled them. I've never seen anything like it in my life. A skinny girl ate 6 slices of pizza, and I had just 2 slices. I don't even really like meat lovers pizza. So I said to her at the end, I can't believe, I can't believe, in a nice way, I said, "I can't believe, you ate so many slices. You must really like it." She said, "I knew we were going to go out today, and I've been purposely saving my appetite because I wanted to have this." Are you kidding me? I gotta tell you, I drank a water, and this pizza and her wine cost me $60 plus tax and tip. I spent over $70 to watch this girl eat essentially almost a whole pizza pie by herself. And by the way, there wasn't that much rapport. She was too smug for me. It was terrible. I never saw her ever again. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is another person that I met, and let's call her N. As a matter of fact, I don't want to say E again. It's the same letter of the person's first name, but whatever have you. So I met N, and, she was a little bit younger than me, and she seemed very sweet and very nice. And I said, maybe something good could come of this. Seems like a maybe good way to get something solid off the ground. We'll see what happens. So we went out to a fancy Italian place, and actually things went pretty alright. Things went pretty well. And it came up once or twice that I was a little bit older than her. Not too much older than her, just a little bit older than her. And no big deal, but, it came up once or twice. Then we went for a walk around, and, she saw some people that were maybe her age. Again, we're only talking a handful of years, but we saw some people that were her age, and she turned around to me and said, "Maybe I should be hanging out with them instead of you." And it's like, how can you just let stuff like that slide? And I begrudgingly let it slide, thinking that maybe it was just maybe, stepped out of line or didn't really think about sort of comment. And I tell you, I couldn't stop thinking about it. We ended up getting into a relationship that was terrible. It was actually terrible. And that should have been a telltale sign to me not to have gone with her. And the third one, all these people start with an E. Let's say her name V. V. Okay, now I'm cheating here a little bit because we were actually in a quasi-relationship at the time. We were just spending time together. This one was actually a little bit older than me, so we were dating for like maybe a handful of weeks. Nothing serious, just, just dating. So I said I had this idea to go out to a show. So she was gonna come over to the house, and I was looking forward to, this was working out pretty all right. I was gonna look forward to it. I got a call, she was late, and I got a call. She got into a car accident right by where you turn into my house. Now, it's slightly challenging to turn into the house where I live, and it was terrible. I felt terrible for the girl, but she ended up getting into a car accident. So I spent the evening with her and the cops and the insurance people. Of course, I decided to help her out and looking for stuff on the floor and dealing with this situation instead of going on a nice date. And, was it terrible? It was what it was. But it wasn't my idea of how I wanted to spend my evening. But we actually did stay together for a handful of months, and she was sweet. But the reality is, imagine getting a call before you're supposed to go on a special date. I'm in a car accident, and I'm 2 minutes away from your house. Jump in your car and let's figure this out. Of course I did. I felt terrible for the girl. And we did end up in a relationship. But really, it was insane. And those were some of the bad dates that I've been on. And I can't wait to do part 2 of this video. And I'll do it next.